Welcome back to Wisconsin Tonight. April is Stress Awareness Month.
And a new report shows people in Wisconsin tend to be more stressed than their national counterparts.
Joining us tonight, Mark Jensen, licensed clinical social worker with Aurora Behavioral Services. And thanks for coming in. Why are people in Wisconsin more stressed compared to everybody else? What's causing that?
I think what we tend to see is our weather plays a big part of it.
Yes, let's blame the weatherman. John Malone and Brian Goddard. I couldn't agree more.
And the
When
survey
you're stuck in the polar vortex, for instance.
the survey we took was during the winter.
Okay.
That's
so people were in that mode.
Correct. We teach people you really need two types of skills when you live in Wisconsin. You need your summertime and you need your winter.
That's a great point.
Because what you can do in the summer, you can't do in the winter.
Yeah, absolutely. So what are some of the symptoms of stress that people should look for?
We look at, that's emotional, cognitive, physical, behavioral. So when we talk about cognitive, we're talking about racing thoughts, disorganization. Emotional is going to be depression. When we talk about physical, we're talking about upset stomachs, racing, muscle tension, racing heart. And behavioral is when you tend to overeat, not eat enough, sleep too much, or isolate.
So men versus women, who handles stress better?
According to the study we did, men self-reported that they handle stress better.
Self-reported?
Yes.
Yes, I think that's probably the way it is, don't you?
I don't know.
So what about kids? Kids probably get stressed out too.
Yes, they do. And they tend to show it in different ways. Kids tend to act out, or they just don't know how to verbalize it. So I think one of the best things to do if you feel like your child is stressed is to talk to them. Try to get them to verbalize it the best they can. And what we see a lot of times, the best way to deal with stress is to help distract them, get their mind focused on something else.
So a lot of people internalize it. They don't necessarily do anything about it. What happens when you don't handle stress?
It builds, and it comes out in different ways. That's where we'll see depression. That's where we'll see other problems start to develop for people. And, even some physical and medical issues can come from that as well. And
awareness, I would think, would be part of the key to, recognizing that you've got an issue is the best way to then deal with it.
It's really the first step. To understand, all right, I have to be aware of my triggers. I have to be aware of those things that are going to cause me stress. And then I can start to put skills in to help me cope with that.
And sometimes it probably takes a big life change if you're really stressed out.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Right.
It takes a lot of work sometimes.
All right. Well, thank you for coming in, Mark Jensen.
Thank you for having me.
Aurora Behavioral Services. We appreciate you spending some time with us on a Monday night. And we put more information about Stress Awareness Month on our website, tmj4.com/Wisconsin Tonight.